Well, I did my undergraduate back home in India in the field of telecommunications. So it is said that technology is more in US than anywhere else. It is one of the most technologically advanced countries in the world. So I think I had the best option to come there, and that's why I just chose to master in telecommunications from here. I mean, the first thing I was looking was the course curriculum which the school has to offer. And apart from that, there were some factors like the location, the faculty, and most importantly, the job prospect and campus friendliness. I think that helps a lot. So you got to plan the future after your studies. So I was looking mostly at the job prospects too. Well, I started my search like 12 months prior I was here in States because it's a lot of work. So many documentation, so many pre-exams, and a hell lot of planning. So I took like about a year before I was here. So it was like 12 months prior. There are two important things when you're applying to any school. The first thing is to apply as soon as possible. I would say sooner is better because as soon as you get the admit, you have enough of time, because getting an admit from a school is not only the last thing, you have lots of work after that. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is every school has its own requirements for the application. So be aware of checking it on the website, because even if you miss one document, it's not going to do any good rather than just rejecting your case. So that's more important, to keep an eye on what documents are there and what do they need. So I would advise to take care of that. Deadlines are very important. This country is country of laws, so don't try and play with it. It's very important. Like you should apply as early as possible. Never wait till the deadline. Well, I spoke to a lot of students, a lot of people, and I kind of got mixed reviews from everybody, so that made me more confused. But I was more confident enough to, go for the interview and crack it. But the only important thing for the visa interview is it needs tedious paperwork. I mean, it's a whole lot of documents, right from your past bank records to your income tax to everything. So I was not much nervous, but I knew I had to do a lot of work. So I was just thinking on that track how to start from and where to start from. So hopefully it turned out good and I'm here. If it wouldn't have been for the Mason office to send my I-20 on time, I wouldn't have given my visa interview date on the day I scheduled. So that was more than thankful to them. And another thing was I received with my application packet a lot of brochures and flyers regarding the interview tips and every question, the most possible questions and everything, right from your attire till how you should behave. And one more important thing is they really helped in the list of documents, and that helped preparing a lot. Not much nervous, but it's always good to be a bit nervous because my entire fate of coming to US was on its stake on that interview. So not much nervous, but yeah, I was waiting for 2 hours for my interview. But when I got through, it was a cakewalk, so I was more happy than that. 4 questions, 15 seconds, and I was straight out. I knew it's a lot of work after that, so I was searching out for my flight tickets. I decided the day I wanted to fly. And after that, I had to do a lot of shopping. So the main thing I did was I planned my days, and more importantly, I implemented on my planning. So it did me more good just to have 10 days at the end before flying to spend a lot of time with my family back home. Oh yeah, I definitely felt welcome, and it was a very good reception for international students. And this is a busy campus, I should say, Mason. So there are so many things going on randomly and so much for international students that you have no choice but to get involved on campus. So I'm feeling good. I'm proud to be a patriot here. Well, the main thing I had was people here are more busy in themselves rather than helping others or something. But I'm sure I figured out that wrong, because people here are quite friendly and humble. And I'm sure that you could walk to any random person and ask for their help or share any views with them. So people here are quite friendly and humble than I thought. So that's more good and helpful for me.